Hey, howdy, and welcome back to another episode of Red Root Gaming. So we are back here once again in Planet Coaster. Now it's been a while since we've done a Planet Coaster video. Actually I don't know when the last one was, but with E3 having just finished, at least on the date of recording, and the release of the new trailer for Planet Zoo, I sort of got back in the mood to want to jump back into the game. So, here we are. So what we're going to try and do is run a quick little park that will lead at the very least up until the release of Planet Zoo, where we will jump into, well, Planet Zoo and have some fun in that. So, today what we're going to try and do is build an entry to our park. Now, I've got to remember the right click destroys. So what I figured we'd start with, I'm going to grab the shops and facilities. And down in here, staff building, that's new. Ticket booths. Nope, that's not what I'm after either. Entrance gates, there we go, entrance gates. Now, as I said, it's been a little while since I've jumped in and played this particular one. But we're in the Alpine map, and I figured we'll probably try and stick with the Alpine-esque type of a feel. Not entirely, haven't got a full plan for the park as of yet. I'd like to try and replicate's probably not quite the right word, but replicate some of the ideas from Warp Coaster, from the Minecraft series. I don't know exactly what the right word is on that one. But yeah, that's the hope. Oh, suddenly that's working. We're going to delete that one because we actually don't need that there. Okay, so let's grab the builder. I don't know what to call it. So for those of you who may have seen, we did do a video on this not that long ago, actually, a couple of days ago. I want to try and incorporate some of the ideas from the new entrance that we've just finished at Warp Coaster. It's not going to be the same, obviously, because we don't have the same abilities available to us. But we're going to do the best we can. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to stick with the two stone pillars because I kind of like the way they look. We're top down for this bit. Something along those lines. And want to try and start to connect the two of them. Stone arch type things. I want to try and go with the whole castle-esque kind of a feel. Okay, well I definitely can't go there. Actually don't mind the look of that. And I should be able to go do this right. Should be able to go plonk, plonk, plonk. That'll give them like a walkway they've got to pass through to get to there. We can put in, say, like some walls. There we go, there's one. I'll put in separating walls there from the looks of this. Vertical is shift, if I remember correctly. Oh, actually we can. We'll do that. That looks kind of nice, actually. Let's whack a front across here. Now I have a very specific size that this particular panel is required to be. Because in here somewhere, and I can't remember where exactly it is, scenery, maybe. Yes, there it is. We want to put in green lit, not the biggest one that we can do, the second biggest. No, that's the biggest one we can do. That one, maybe that one. That one. I want to whack this guy in, and what we're going to do is we're going to make up some very custom graphics or videos to play on the screen. So we're going to whack this guy in here. Big, small. Go with that one there. Inside the tunnels, we're going to put these guys in. For patrons to view as they enter the park. It's like the second row down, so 1, 2, 3. I'm sure it's probably going MU. Could have just like shifted it up. That would have been the harder option. This is. Nope. Around there. Cool. So, we've got that. We'll come back to the front in a moment. We're going to go back to building. Thinking I kind of like this castle-esque kind of a feel that we've got going here. So let's try and keep with it. I want to see if I can do. I need the wall panel. Can I rotate you? Rotate is dead. I can't rotate walls to be on 45s to come across here on an angle. So frustrating. Means it has to be very, very square. So I'm gonna come out like so, and then if we go up here somewhere, I think I saw. Yep. So if we go Z, Z, Z. Doesn't really work, does it? It's worth a try, which means we're just going to have to stick to the one size of pillar that we already have. We're going to hide as much of that wall as we can with trees and stuff, so there is that to keep us at least somewhat semi-sane. And judging by the way it looks, that little corner there, it should work quite well. Cool. So, that's that. We need to work on the other side. So I'm thinking we get rid of all this to help us logic it out in our heads. We need to come forward at least that much. That hasn't helped us. Should have left it in. We actually need to put these ones flush mounted. Give them the illusion of depth. Now I should be able to theory I'm at least that far forward. These tunnels are about to get longer. Cool. Grab these guys. That should do that. If I whack in the right piece of walling, should be able to hide that's not going to work. That should work. Here's a way to do it. Found it. Dead. Able to put that in there like so. We're starting to feel like we're after here. Okay, we're gonna really quickly jump over into paths because unfortunately for us, we need these to be in before. There we go. There we go, as wide as we can. We just try and join it in. Okay, we have an entry path. Goodness gracious me. Okay. That really made the game kind of lag a little bit. Oop. Okay. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to try and edit building. And then what I want to do is I want to put on top of the wall here, we're going to whack in that molding, or do we want to go with like this kind of mold? We want to go with that kind of molding. Makes it look more like it's a wall. That if you stuff around long enough, you can find the way. This could be problematic. I mean, mildly problematic. Okay, so basically what just happened here was I missed a detail a long way down the wall, and now we've got to fix it. It's not a hard fix, like so. It's just annoying. We'll whack the wall in. And there we have it. We have a pretty decent coming along castle. So, what have we got topping wise for these walls? Perfect. Couldn't have thought of a better option. And there we have a highly aesthetic castle. Edit. Wowzers. Okay, there we go. That was a little interesting. A little more interesting than I was liked. Okay, now terrain. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and dig a bit of a hole. I want to bring the size down though. Because now these are purely so that we can put some water in. Water. Water. Calm water, rough water. Let's try rough water. Yeah, it looks about right. Terraforming. Moving up these edges a lot. Pull out a few rocks. Close this locked. Okay, scenery. We need some trees. The tree's bad. Alpine-esque type trees. Okay, let's pull up the rotation stacks. You're gonna rotate that way, and then we're gonna move you like that way and that way. Next, rotation stacks. Rotate you that way, and rotate you that way, and I'm gonna lock you off. Rotation stacks, and we'll just continue doing the same sort of stuff until we get on ourselves a decent looking foresty type tree stuff. Cool. So, the only other thing we need to do, edit on the building, come on. I want roofing. I'm gonna put some flat tops in. Okay, so after all of that, trying to get it to look decent, we broke it. So, try it again. You there. You there. We're going to rotate them to close to the same angle as we can possibly make them. Check. We're then going to press play. Yes, they look good. So now we're going to move them around until they sit where we want them to sit. Two around now. Okay, so these are a new feature to the game since the last time we played. These are the video boards. This particular one here is backlit, so it will be visible during the day and during the night as well. There is a bunch of preloaded stuff based around like a whole heap of their things. There's also movies that sort of fit along the same sort of themes. But the one we are going to use, we're going to go up into the customs folder, and you can load your own videos onto these screens. You put their .webm or something type file, and literally all you got to do is just put them in a folder, which is actually in your documents. You put them in a folder, and off it goes. It does the rest for you. Populates the list. If you do it, sorry, WebM, there it is. If you do it while you're in the game, you can just hit refresh custom textures, and it'll refresh the folder, and that'll be there. It's a great new addition, and I really, really quite like it. The only other thing I would like to do is find something that I can put along the walkway here. Not looking good for the medieval-esque type themes. Looking at like oil lamps and square lamps, skull lamp post. Oh no, fire. There we go. Fire lamp post. They don't do much of a lighting job, but they don't have to do a lot. So let's pop down here. We'll put them every second grid line on either side. Hopefully it will be enough lighting. When we run out of grid lines, then we will just make it up as we go. There we have it. There is the entrance, or at least the current entrance to our park. So, there's the entrance, looking in as you would be entering the park. Only other thing I kind of want to do here is on this side building, would normally build a info counter, but what we can do is edit the building again. What we're going to do is we're going to take out that section on both sides, and hopefully this works. I'm going to put in a kiosk pane, because what we're going to do is we're going to go into shops and facilities, info counter, info desk. Now this is the part that always sucks, in my opinion, because alright, nope, they've fixed that too. loop, we have an info desk. We're going to do the same right here. No. There we go. Okay, why are you not getting where I wanted you to? Oh dear, that means that it's probably poking through the other side of the... Not poking. Since I did those walls on slightly different layers. Bummer. Okay, we're gonna whack in a path. Gonna be 4 meters wide. Branching out to about 5. Oh, let's stick to 4. And along those lines. And there we have it. There is our castle entry gate. I'm gonna quickly whip around and throw a bit of trees and scenery, trees and that sort of stuff in here to try and give it a nice little bit of color. That's a Christmas tree. That's also a Christmas tree. That's a pine tree. Find the right one. Here they are. We'll be right back. And there we have it. There is our entrance to our park. Looks quite nice at night. Even looks decent during the day. The fog at the doorway here, probably a little bit thick actually. Kind of gives an aesthetic we're looking for. Looks pretty good around here. We've got our information centers, which are open for business, ready to serve people. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for some more content coming out shortly. We've got Surviving Oz every single Wednesday, Satisfactory every Thursday. We stream as often as we can over here and over on the Twitch channels. We've hit the thumbs up button down the bottom there if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, the thumbs up down works as well. Hit subscribe, hit the bell if you want to see it as we post the videos. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, guys. Bye!